Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Warren, 19-year-old student at Towson University, and this is my project, week number 6 for philosophy and music. This week I will be talking about fractals. And a fractal is, how do I explain this? Fractal is the smallest component of an object. You see, you're reading the music that's given to you. You didn't necessarily write it yourself. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But in this case, say you're given a piece of music that's already been written for you, and the way you play it may be expressed differently than the composer intended. That'll make it a fractal. Also, when you're reading written music, that's like a code telling you what to do. And all of you know there's a game called, Guitar Hero and Rock Band. It's basically the same thing. You see the code come down, and it tells you when to play it, what note, and everything. It's basically a best explanation of a fractal. I have a few examples for you guys I'm going to show you. Just going to X out the screen for a second, and you'll get to see all the things that I found. Let's see, share. Okay. First of all, I'm not going to play this video for you, but one video that I'd like you to look up is Axis of Awesome 4-chord song, 40 songs, same chords. It's just comedic band. They play so many different songs based on the same 4 chords. It's amazing. I was laughing hysterically, but it's amazing how so many songs are based upon the same thing. Let's see. I have a couple of examples to show you. First of all, okay, so here's Hey There Delilah. You can see here that in the intro there's a D chord, an F sharp minor chord, a D chord, again an F sharp minor chord, and then it goes down to the verse. And you can even look at this. It tells you when the notes are being played, how many beats, what time. And another thing that's really important to notice is that almost all of the chords are played over and over and over again. I mean, you see a couple A chords and B minor chords thrown in here, but it's basically the same the whole time. The way that makes it a fractal is that the way they sing it is different. The melody is different sometimes. It's not always the same, but the chords are all the same. The basic foundation is the same. Here's another example I'm going to show you is Viva La Vida. All of you have to know the song by Coldplay. It's very repetitive. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's the best example I could find. So here's some lyrics, and I will follow along with you. It's going to show you. I'm going to play the song and explain this to you and how it works. It's going to intro C, D, G, E minor chord. It's going to repeat twice. It's all the basics. You're going to know how to play it on piano right now. E minor chord, C, D, it's all the same. And once again, you're repeating the chords, same thing over and over again. And the next verse is going to be the exact same thing. D chord, G, E minor, this is the one part where it changes a little bit, but it's all the same chords. So you see, you guys, it's very simple. All of this is all connected together just because of the same chords. They're all repeating and everything, but it's basically the same. So as you guys can see, it's really just as simple as that. The first time I read this long 14 pages, I thought, how the heck am I going to compare this to music? They're talking about geometry and physics and cosmology and everything, and I'm thinking, what am I going to do? Just tell them the same things I've already been talking about chaos and collapse and how everything's not perfect, but it's actually a lot simpler than you think it is. Well, this is me signing out, Sarah Warren, on videos for philosophy and music.